Hi, good morning. Up in the Dishman Hills again, hiking. Um, showing a bench. I don't usually sit on benches. I prefer to sit on rocks and stumps, but it's a good place to set this up just for video purposes. Again, this is my pepper spray. I always bring it up here, and I'm going to talk a little bit about the predators, the apex predators up here. And this is my tracking pole, which has been tactically modified by the removal of a basket, so it's now a piercing weapon, and allows me sort of a dual range of defense, both chemical spray and a stab. So really want to talk about, there's three key apex predators in the Dishman Hills. I know you may be thinking apex predator, isn't that just one? And normally, yeah, but there's sort of a trinity of terror up here, a triad of Thanatos. They're extremely deadly, and that's why I speak of them as sort of a triad of apex predators. The first one I mentioned last time is the snow leopard. They live up on the ridges and in the crevasses. Snow leopard, when the snow's like melted, like right now, and are not particularly dangerous. Basically, you can spot them and get away from them. When the snow's on the ground, that's what can really be hell up here. They camouflage very well, and they will get you. Man isn't really their primary prey. They prefer things like mice and rabbits and deer and the Rocky Mountain wildebeest when the herds come through here. And they'll pretty much leave you alone, except when the snows. The snow makes them crazy because they know that they can't be stopped. So that's the snow leopard. The second key apex predator are Malaysian sun bears. The Malaysian sun bear, there's I think a resident population about 30 up here. They're not native. They're an invasive species. They actually broke loose from some experimentation at Fairchild back in the 50s during the Cold War. Apparently the Malaysian sun bear has such an exquisitely tuned sense of smell that they were noted to be able to pick up radiation. I mean, essentially when the Soviet warheads flying through the air, they get it, you know. So they got out and they followed fruit tree trails from Turnbull all the way up here, wild fruit trees, because they don't eat meat, they eat fruit. So you'd think, well, why are they a risk? Well, the problem is they're very, very protective of their fruit trees. They're highly organized, highly social animal, and they have sort of almost like orchards or plots, and they're all wild apples, wild pears, wild cherries, things like that, walnuts, you know, the stuff that just is loose up here, and it's lots of it, you know, and they're great, and they're cute. They're kind of even cute, the Malaysian sun bear. Problem is, you get near one of their fruit trees, you enter their orchard, they'll kill you. They'll just take you out. They're just a ball of hell, brown white hound. They'll just take you down. I've been asking for years, you know, could they please up here publish a map of where the fruit trees are so we could delineate the orchard areas and just learn to hike around those, because some of these trails take you right past those trees and it's just a matter of time. So the good news this time of year is they hibernate. They hibernate up in trees. They're I can't spot any. They're pretty sneaky, but they sleep up in the trees all winter, and then when the fruit's out, here they come. Be careful. And then the final, you know, apex predator, the ones that I really find the most deadly and most fearful are the owls. There's, I don't know, probably 18, 19 species of owls up here. The one that is a threat to human, of course, are the great clawed owls. And they are incredibly deadly. They have a piercing claw, a claw they use to denucleate eyes, and essentially an attack by a great clawed owl. You'll be hiking along, and all of a sudden your field of view will just fill up with brown and white feathers right in your face. Then what they do is they stick their denucleating claw right in your eyes, pop both your eyes, you're blinded, then they go to town on you. They'll try to establish a toehold into your eyes and work in your brain. If they can't, they'll come down and mob you, tearing at your face, shredding you, and they'll try to get at your jugular, your carotid. Very rare to survive an attack by these. And again, you know, I mean, it's a natural area. You come up here, you gotta be ready. You gotta be ready for the three sort of predator groups, and that's why I pack. That is why I pack. Thanks, and everybody have a great day.